Skylar nervously paced around the room. All her practicing and planning had finally come down to this. She has them right where she wants them, now all she must do is play her part. She stops and tries to relax herself. Okay, gotta get into character. Deep breaths in. Breathe in. Right, yes. And breathe out. In. And out. As Skylar collects her thoughts, she remembers her annoyance with the plan in particular. Out of all things, why a yandere? Could have at least been a tsundere or a dairy. In fact, why did it have to be any type of dairy? It could have at least been a regular person, doesn't have to be a dairy. Skylar begins getting riled up by the thought when her captive begins to wake from their slumber. Damn it, they're waking up. Okay, I can do this. It's just like I practice. Hello there, sweetheart. Did you get plenty of rest? As her captive responds, they look around in utter confusion. I'm glad. Especially since you look like you needed it. No. Look at you. You look like a lost little worker ant. Don't worry, my little ant. The colony will manage without you. They begin to struggle, trying to free themselves from the ropes. Oh no, please don't do that. The last thing you need is to tire you out and hurt yourself. At this moment, they look up and find themselves and Skylar inches away from each other's face. Suddenly, they seem to recognize her in the dim lighted room. Huh? Maybe you do. After all, I'm your friend from the universe. What? As if she saw a ghost, Skylar was taken aback. You said my name. I'm flattered. It's nice to know that you're a fan of me and my work. Her captive begins tossing various types of questions at Skylar. She quickly picks up on how many of them seem a little too personal. Hey! Slow down! I don't even know what you're saying. Next part? Next part of what? Next bully series? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Yes, I am her. Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah. It's a case of mistaken identity. I just happen to look like someone that you know. Yes, we do sound similar. And we do share the same name, but I'm not her. The listener looks at Skylar with confusion. Look, I know you may seem like you don't believe me, but it's true. I'm Skylar. Just not that Skylar. I'm not her. No, I'm not. Skylar was getting frustrated with the listener's persistence. She had to play her part of the script, and their constant insistence of a supposed identity was not helping. Look, can you drop this for now, please? I have something important to do. Yeah, like finish those commissions and... Skylar recoiled in horror. How would you know that? I'm not buying it. Tell me everything you know, you little shit. Seeing the flames of rage in her eyes, the listener gives in and tells her everything they know. including how the script ends. That's... Skylar can feel her knees weakening. Sorry. I need to sit down for a moment. Skylar gently plops on the floor, trying to make sense of everything. This can't be. You're lying. You're not supposed to know all that. Have you been stalking me? Did someone hire you to do this? If so, then who was it? The listener remains silent. Answer me! Answer me now, damn it! Despite Skylar's threatening tone, the listener remains unresponsive. When she notices something. Hang on a second. You haven't said anything this entire time. Skylar looks around the room. In fact, who was I talking to just now? I can't even see you. Skylar becomes troubled by the thought, as she can only imagine what they're doing right now, as they're either watching or listening. Hey! Can anyone hear me? Please, just say something, anything. Skylar eagerly waited for a response, only to be greeted with silence. I know someone's there. I can hear her voice. It seems Skylar's losing grip on her sanity, as she was beginning to hear voices inside her head. I'm not deaf or crazy. I can hear that. She was totally crazy. Look, I don't know who you are, but you better start explaining yourself. Instead of Skylar acting if she was crazy, which obviously she is, instead of Skylar asking herself if she was crazy, which obviously she is, she instead chooses to interrogate the voice in her head for answers. Unfortunately, she wasn't going to get any as the voice was actively choosing to ignore her. You know what? I have 2 words for you. Fuck off. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Just, what is going on here? That person, whoever they were, claimed I was Skylar from YouTube. Then there's a voice that sounds like an awful lot like me trying to convince me that I've gone insane. That's because I am you, dummy. What? Skylar's distressing condition continues to worsen. What am I gonna do? Everything is falling apart and I was supposed to perform the script that was sent to me and... Just then, Skylar had a bright idea. Wait a minute. The script. I knew it. None of this was part of the script. I'm sure of it. I'll just take a look at it and the problem will fix itself. Unfortunately, Skylar failed to realize that this in fact was part of the script. How would you know that? Skylar's met with silence. That's not how... You know what? Skylar threw her hands in the air. I'm done! It seems like she just doesn't care. And you're right. I'm just gonna contact the author and tell him I'm sorry, but the script seems to be... cursed? I guess so. I'm sure he'll understand. After all, you have other things to do, right? Yeah, I do, but first a nap. Mind if I join you? Sure. Why not? And so, the 2 of us went off to bed. As for the script, I don't know what to tell you. The end, I guess.